of loud. Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Ducks will put total leather and will get started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will start this game off with the football. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense.
There he goes. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient, make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins, guys, you start to really like the offense.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Catch in the middle, it's Collier. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here at Autzen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback keeper. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And how about that call? You're right around midfield, fourth down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure. With every win, that makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Oregon Ducks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And the quick shuffle pass. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Spartans want to move quickly. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Collier. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. But even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just a
big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a big gain. He's got it inside the 30. Racing to the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, these touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Split backs here. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Spartans in the hurry up.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. First play of the period, first down here. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's talk a little bit about Michigan State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. See this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know,
turning it on! Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Spartans are marching down the field. They'll give it to him again.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. And they can't make the connection. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do, but over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
Missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The official says no good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for room. It's Burrell. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The run from the shotgun. Done enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back gets to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Spartans are in the hurry-up. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Got his man downfield. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Give to the back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 45 on his way. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. They'll try the run. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll run it from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Handoff to the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Caught in the backfield, it's Burrell. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. It is good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
You know, that's a great job by the receiver on that curl route. There's a lot of receivers that finish the route and they just stop. And that allows the DB to close the gap and then knock the ball away. Nice job by that receiver.
Breaks into the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, it's a reverse. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Got the first down and more. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Buys a little extra time. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
So they're not comfortable with their field goal kicker from here, so the offense will go for it on fourth down. He'll go to the sneak. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Trying to turn the corner on the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Those are the kind of plays in the second half you have to make. This back has had plenty of success. He's gotten a lot of touches. Now, defensively, we got to show him things are about to be different.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Touchdown, Michigan State! And that one will put them up here in the second half. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you? Get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Power football with the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got it in the middle. It's Ramsey. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
4 punts already, and they've got... ball's out! Recovered by the defense, and he's off! They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10. He'll throw again. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Oh, they're after him. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. It was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down, and you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
On the ground, it's Jackson. There he goes. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Spartans will hustle to the line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden... And
the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
talk about aggressive play calling here offensively. Down close to the goal line. On first down, you try to throw it, it goes incomplete. Second down, you try to throw it again, and now you get sacked, so you're almost forced now to have to do it on third down, too. Whatever happened to just running the football down the goal line and just trusting your...
Touchdown, Spartans! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game.
Michigan State, 21, Oregon, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25. Line. One final play before the end of the quarter. He'll keep it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out in the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Motion from the wide receiver. He wants to start this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Collier. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Spartans can really attack on this second and short. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. Dances away to buy time. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Setting up the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Quickly complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Quickly complete.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Running to Green. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. They drag him down at the 34-yard line, and they said they wanted to force mistakes, and they did just that. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping him off balance with that play call.
The Spartans are on the move. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. A spectacular one-hand grab. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's McKenzie. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sparty. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory for